Well, well, well. How the turns tables. Couldn't help myself. A little bit of office reference for you there. Little Michael Scott. Open up our Battle Brothers episode. We are going to be... that made me cringe a little bit. Michael Scott always makes me cringe. Guys, off camera, I went ahead. I had to do some dirty work to get us this fight. Little known fact. You cannot be in a contract and attack mercenaries on the open road. Did not know that. So I had to cancel that contract. What I basically did off camera was I did like a circuit around the, not the map, but a very small circuit actually through the wilderness, back along down the road, and I found the bronze heads walking out of Weidel. So I had to cancel the contract and I've engaged with them. I'm bringing you guys in on the fight. It should be fun. Let's see how we do. Mercenaries are always a tough fight. I'm not, well, I don't know exactly what to expect here. You guys basically missed like 2 days of me walking in a circle. That's all we missed in game. Not a big deal at all. Mercenaries are always tough opponents. Their gear is obviously a step above anything like a raider will have. I'm seeing lots of good gear here. And their stats are great. Yes. But it's been a while since we fought anything like a merc. And I'm hoping that any discrepancy I have with like their strength is like unfounded, or any like fear I have about whether or not they're gonna wreck us is unfounded. And then I'm just kind of remembering them as being tougher than they may be for us. Step in here and bop this guy. I'm a little angered by his arrogance. Coming to a fight with me with no helmet on? Absurd. Let's get that. Let's get that. Throwing weapons, guys. Do not sleep on them. Nice, and we even scared him away. How excellent is that? He's got pretty weak armor. I don't really have to worry too much about puncture versus just a normal stab. I'm okay with them keeping their guard back. There's obviously a lot of expensive armor here that we could go for if we were so inclined. Damn, a hit there would have been sweet. I was about to say, I'm hoping we don't get wrecked. I did purposefully sit behind this bush. Okay, we'll take one hit. Nice line shot there from them. There we go. Later, man. Your puny arming sword will do nothing to me. Oh, here we go. They're stepping forward. Go for the 86er. Nice. And we broke him. Excellent. I thought that might happen, but I wasn't exactly hoping for it. Step in there. And you know what? I should definitely just get the Shamshir out. Good hits. I was hoping there might be something on this roster that I would want. But it's not surprising that there isn't. I even bought that noble armor recently, so I don't even need this guy's mail. Step forward. Yeah, let's not let him go. Oh, that's right, we made a zombie. We made a strong zombie too, dang. That Warbrand zombie. These guys have nimble. Alright, we'll puncture. I would like to get these dudes off the battlefield, but dang. They're not cooperating. There we go. See what our new zombie bro does. Let us say, we can definitely get on top of this. Nice. Alright guys, so our mercenary battle has gone smoothly and we can finally breathe a sigh of relief that we are finishing this ambition. And we're crossing our fingers that our next series of ambitions will give us the ability to hunt down goblin locations. This was a long time coming. I think our reputation is already quite high at 200 and whatever days in we are. As you might expect. Decapitation? Oh, come on, man. Give the people what they want. And for our trouble, we did get quite a bit of stuff. 582 crowns. You know, I'm not mad at it in a Bardich, which would have been sweet a long time ago. But we had to piss off Whitehall to do that. Feels bad, but not too bad. That place has never been a great home for us. I would like to repair some of this stuff that's quite expensive. These 125s. The Nordic helmets look sweet. I wish they were a little bit better. I don't know if I've ever had one to put on that wasn't like a unique. Yeah, the relations with Heimstad are unfriendly. I still wanted to do the Free People's Hideout, but now I'm thinking I should head more back towards the west, which will take quite some time if I don't start doing it now. Yeah. Let's roll out. And we're just going to wait for this ambition to proc. So what did I explore? Basically, this is all I did, guys. I started here, I went around in a circle, and then I came right back. And then as I was going to Whitehall and I was getting ready to just kind of give up, I saw the bronze heads stepping out of Whitehall and decided to step on them. Alright. Miguel Orcslayer wiped sweat and blood off of his forehead. These bunch of cheats, I thought only I knew that trick. Mercenaries are a motley bunch of inherently unpredictable, with a bizarre array of equipment, wildly varying skills and experience and cunning tactics. With no standards for members, they may be nothing more than a bunch of elderly tradesmen looking for adventure, but then again, you could be surprised by a group of veteran campaigners. Worse, they follow no rules of engagement. The Bronzehead did their best, but though they knew many of the same clever stratagems as the brothers, they were no match for the sons of Sigmar. Your victory will surely show employers far and wide whose blades are the sharpest. Okay. So we haven't looked at this sort of thing in a while because it's, yeah, we're legendary. That makes sense. But our reputation is currently neutral for breaking a contract, for killing a hired mercenary company. There's way better ways to do this. House Goswin, our home house, doesn't like us very much. If we were trying to make good relations, we should definitely do it with House Rosenving. We've got quite the head start there. And we did spend a lot of time in that part of the world. I think this was the massive chosen area. But while I'm here, I think I should just clear out this last part of the map. It's actually a named location. You can see kind of plains written here. Wouldn't be surprised if there was a cool fight. The Powder Plains for us somewhere in here. I'm going to go the extra mile and reveal this place. And we're going to stop by the places along the way. Tiberius wants to gamble. I'm not interested. It looks to be a truly like 50-50 thing. And there's no skill involved. There's no like fun to it. Just trying to get lucky and get more money. Shabby Shack. You know what? Let's crush the Shabby Shack real quick. We're doing a lot of exploring and we need to get paid for it. I don't love fighting such basic enemies at this point, but it's money in the bank. Experience for our crew. And it's so far away from civilization that there may be some sort of extra lucrative incentive at the end of it. Yep, and we'll just wait for them to come in. I don't even know if I'm going to bother shooting. Come on in, guys. Bunch of armored and unarmored Wiedegangers. We could have taken this fight at day 50. We'll throw one. Alright, let's pass. Pass with everyone. Fighting zombies in the snow just makes me think of Game of Thrones. My feelings about that show are so mixed. As I know most people's are. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk a ton about Game of Thrones right now. Because I'm behind on the books also. I read them when I was a kid. When I started reading A Song of Ice and Fire, G.R. Martin had just finished... I want to say he had just finished the third book. So I read the first and second, and right as I finished those, the third one came out. If I'm remembering correctly. And then I went on and read a bunch of other fantasy series at the time. Robert Jordan. Probably Steven Erikson as well. I know Robert Jordan was one of my first major series that I read. You guys like The Wheel of Time. And then... I don't know. Robert Jordan would have kept me busy for a long time. Steven Erikson for sure. But yeah, and then by the time I kind of came back around to it, the fourth... I want to say the fourth book was out. I don't know. My memory's fuzzy with G.R. Martin. He's one of those guys that... his time between books was very inconsistent. It's hard to remember. And poor Robert Jordan, he died before he finished his series. That's the worst. You spend your whole life on like a creative world, trying to bring it to life, and then you die before it's finished. I couldn't even imagine. That'd just make me sad. And you know, you got so many fans who are kind of depending on it. If you're like me, like you've been reading those types of books. You read them like your whole childhood, or even like your adult life. A lot of those are pretty graphic. But yeah, maybe you read a series for like 20 years, waiting for the end for your favorite characters, and it just never came. Yeah, I still honestly I don't know how the Wheel of Time ends. When I stopped reading Wheel of Time, Robert Jordan was on like book 9 maybe? And the books at this point had become so large and convoluted that it was kind of insane. It was kind of insane to expect anyone to read it. Like, that's how bad it was. The list of characters had gone like completely out of control. There's always a danger when you write that kind of epic fantasy. G.R. Martin does it too. I will say this. I said in the beginning, I'm not gonna talk about Game of Thrones a whole bunch. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit, mostly because you guys are the best people I have to talk to about it. Because I know a lot of you watch it or watched it. I will say this. One thing that bothered me in the beginning of the Game of Thrones, television series, was how they got rid of some of my favorite characters from the books. And then later on I had the perspective that, like, I was sort of misremembering just how convoluted A Song of Ice and Fire was at certain points. Like, there's a ton of characters, as there should be in a book, you know. 1,000-page book, you know, multiple 1,000-page books. There should be a lot of characters. But it gets to a point where there's so many characters that it kind of becomes detrimental to the story. And for, like, good, concise storytelling, and to make sure that you can keep track of stuff, like, it's easy, as someone who's read the books, like, when I'm first introduced to a new character, like in Season 1, right, when you finally meet Cersei and Jaime Lannisters, right, and they're doing their business in the tower, I knew that was coming. So when I was introduced to those characters, I already had an image in my head of them, so it was so easy just to, like, catalog them and, you know, just move forward and keep getting the new characters. But it was kind of hard for me at the time. My wife, who I was watching it with, who loved it, it was hard for me to put myself in her shoes. Like, she's seeing all of these characters for the first time, when I've had, like, years of, like, imagining them. So I try to put myself in, like, the shoes of someone who doesn't have experience with a franchise like that. And I think they did a great job condensing them. For instance, I think one of the key areas, one of my favorite characters, a dude named, I'm trying to remember, I think it was Bulwar. He was one of Daenerys', that's hard to say, Daenerys' bodyguards. He's like this giant, chubby, he's kind of described as like almost like a Middle Eastern gladiator type of guy with scars all over his giant belly. And they gave his parts to this, like, guy who ended up, I think, dropping from the show, which kind of bothered me. And then over time, I just got new perspective on it. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. They had like 3 characters and they put them into one. Alright, here we go. What are you giving me? Earn a fortune. What do you want me to do exactly? Buy and sell 20 trade goods. Goblins! There we go. A unique accessory to make the wearer immune to being rooted. Hell yeah. Thank you. How many do we need? 4. Oh, that's easy. That's what we're looking for. I'm going to stop by the Forefathers Gathering and seeing if it has changed at all. The compositions of these types of camps change over time. It could have gotten harder, but I think last time it was just all chosen, so with drummers. A few Reavers, many chosen, a drummer, a few Beastmasters. This is a ridiculous fight. I kind of want to just save and take it just for the fun of it. Just to see if we can. Take a little more fatigue there. I've been noticing Tiberius getting tired. Yeah, the difference between just a straight up stab and a puncture is more than double the fatigue usage. We did get a level on our Hamian. Let's go 1 in melee, 1 in melee defense. I'll take 1 more in fatigue as well. Okay. So, archers become better in a battle against a lot of the smaller stuff that they have. I still want to have some armor piercing for the chosen. But yeah, we've got to bring our tougher guys in. I think we don't want someone like Screamer in this fight. I think we definitely want Arcus. Yeah, spears. I think the spears got to come out. Could bring in like Uldric. I do like having the throwing weapons. Miguel could come in over Jeb, I think. Do we bring in Wybor, perhaps? Just more tankiness? Because we know we're going to be dealing with Unhold. And what I'd kind of like to do is just throw out some fire. Something like this, perhaps. This looks pretty good. I wish Arhamian had a better weapon. And I kind of also want Moody in this fight. I think maybe we take out Andreas here and bring in Moody. Let him guard the flank there. Okay, yeah, I mean, we'll try it, guys. This should be fun. Let's save the game. It's a wild fight. Ooh, they got the strong unholds. I didn't even notice that. It's the armored unholds. Ooh, they have a drummer too, just to complement them. It all comes down to how many chosen there are, really. This is a, oh my god, this is a stupid fight. 1, 2, these are all chosen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is not a good fight. We are going to die here. And the armored unhold are not cool. So what I was hoping was that there'd be a little bit more Reaver and a little less chosen. And that we would have the ability to, like, use the killing of the Reavers in the same way that we use the killing of the Orc Young against the Orc Warriors. And, like, we could rout, perhaps, the Chosen by slaughtering the Reavers. That does not, however, appear to be what's going to happen. Instead, what we have here is a death fight that I will not enjoy. There's really... The Beastmasters are very annoying to me because they do not step into range. Do I step in here? Don't think so. Here, maybe. But I think I'll step back instead. Need to get rid of their armor. The thing is, these armored unholds are so terrifying, and the only way to really stop their rampage is to get onto the Beastmasters. But we cannot get onto the Beastmasters because they will just chill all the way in the back of the fight. And with this many dudes on the battlefield, going around them is not really an option. Alright, I got one target. See what we can do. They're taking no damage. Pretty beefy. Yeah, we need them to step in. The thing is, like, you would think they would come closer so that they could use their whips, but I think every time I've ever fought them, they stay back with the drummers. I feel like that's kind of crummy. Because the whole point of these units, as overpowered as they are, is that the counterplay to them is to snipe out the Beastmasters so that they run rampant and also hurt the Chosen and stuff. But if you can't ever reach them, it's not realistic. Okay, he's moving forward. There's 2 of them. There's probably 3 of them. I think there's 1 Beastmaster for every dude. If they can, I mean, if they come forward enough, maybe we can snipe them. Because these guys aren't going to stay back and cover them, I don't think. Let's take the kill there. Let's not get hit by that weapon. Good hit. We'll wait. I'm taking this fight seriously, even though I don't know how well we're going to do here. And we're going to smash his armor. We hit him in the head. Feels bad, man. Okay, rough miss. We'll wait here. Still kind of waiting to see how the Chosen move. I'm going to throw that grenade and load up another one. I got the damage from it, but the snow puts out the fire instantly. That's something I should have remembered. Good hits. And remember, guys, I mean, this is an unhold. It will regenerate. Alright, them using adrenaline is terrifying. Gonna step in here. Beautiful. And I'm gonna use adrenaline here too. I want to make sure that I get reach advantage here, and maybe Rodrigo can hold them up there if we're lucky. Alright, that's no good. That's no good either. That hurt. And they destroyed my unique shield. And even though we used adrenaline, we were still slower than these jerks. We needed to not miss. Tongue has missed a lot of his attacks. And I guess so has Longbeard. I mean, we've missed 4 attacks on him. That's not good. Okay, the thing about... We have quick hands here. They shouldn't take any actions. Tiberius isn't actually hurt. He does more damage now. A lot more damage. Of course, I'm not happy about losing my shield. But who knows what this fight might bring if we were able to do it all the way. Okay, Rodrigo is getting punked pretty hard. And if we can't scare these unhold, which is really mostly what I'm trying to do by attacking them, then, I mean, they're just going to kill us. Because we have really nobody on these Beastmasters right now. They did move up a ton, though. Alright, these two are kind of wavering. Destroy the armor. Destroy the armor. Missed a double decapitation there. Good hits. Decapitation, we didn't get it. Yeah, pretty worried about Rodrigo. Okay. Dang. I can't believe we missed so many attacks on this guy. I wonder, they must have... They've got to have some sort of elevated missile resistance that I'm not aware of. And Tiberius is exhausted mostly from just getting hit. That's like 7 shots in a row. If we could have rampaged one of these unholds, we might have had a shot. Of course, now this is, I mean, this has become like extremely unworth it. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. This is a fun fight. I think if we treated it, I think we could do it. The amount of time investment it would take to get that done without like losing. I'd even be willing to accept like a loss of like a single brother or something like that for a cool fight like that. But we would have to get a little bit lucky. We need the Beastmasters to step out, and we need to not miss every single, like, I don't know what that was, 6-7 shots at about 40-45%. That's, I mean, that's pretty bad odds for us missing. And once the unholds start rampaging amongst the Chosen, which you got to do that pretty quick, but that could have easily turned that into our favor. I will take a plethora of direwolves fight though. That sounds fun. Let's get a bunch of pelts. And these guys are the rabid ones. Last time we fought them, we got the dinky little baby ones. But these dudes are no joke. In these numbers, they're no joke. In 21. And we can't really move because we're in the snow. But we're here for the pelts. And we're surrounded by taxidermists too. We don't like desperately need the pelts. I mean, we have mostly good attachments on everything. I'll shoot here. Nice. But if I could get a bunch of pelts, I wouldn't complain. Because one of my favorite strategies... I saw 1, 2, 3 pelts. Okay. One of my favorite strategies is to go with the whole, like, mass fear route. It's way more effective if you also use... Good hit. If you also use the fearsome perk. And of course it doesn't work versus every enemy, but it works versus a lot of them. Good hits. I'll step in here, use adrenaline, and try and get a big round swing. If we land that hard enough, I could see us like routing half of these dudes right now. Let's see. Dang, didn't get it, but I mean, it's 3 dead before they ever got a single attack off. We took out 10 of these. And we're being a little bit aggressive. We didn't need to step in on them like this. But once you have Battleforged and armor in this types of numbers, they need to win through attrition. Like, they've got to apply all the overwhelm. You've got to miss everything. But if they're not hitting your back line, then your archers, your handgunners, your crossbowmen, they'll all still be effective, even if your frontliners aren't. And right as I say that, tongue misses more attacks. At near point-blank range. Killing me, Smalls. We do have another round swing on Reynold. That would be cool. Gotta step in to use these. Alright, let's do it. We hit 1. That's okay. Overwhelm, no doubt the cause of that. Nice. I want to make sure I got on this guy. I don't want to let anyone survive, really. There's one guy up there who may run. No, stepped in on Aircell, doubled down. Whew. You could see though, if we weren't able, let's say we were running a very melee-centric build, if we let them get real close to us, and there were still like 20 of them left, this could be kind of a nightmare fight once you stop being able to hit them. Once your Battleforge gets weaker and weaker. But that is not the case here. It's not this fight. You guys ever watch Boondock Saints? It was a firefight. I get that stuck in my head all the time. That's such a good line. Classic William Dafoe. Boondock Saints 2 was pretty sweet too. I think I see that in theaters. I want to say I saw that in theaters. That was a cool movie too. I don't know how well it was received by critics, but sometimes you can't go off of that. It's just got to be a pure fun factor. Pretty sure they got everyone to reprise their roles. Yeah, if you haven't seen Boondock Saints, guys, you gotta watch that. That's a sweet movie. Now a sweet series. Okay, we're almost done here. My big question is, will I switch over some of my attachments to pelts if I get enough of them? And I'm thinking about it. We have some that are borderline useless, and I know that. I did it mostly for fun and for flavor. Like, we've got the runes here on Moody. Like, that's really cool during the Witch's Hut encounter. And it can be useful during the Sunken Library slash Black Monolith fight. Because you're still fighting off stuff like Horrify. But for every, like, day-to-day fighting, I think you just want, like, something like bone plating. That was a lot of good stuff. That was a worth it fight. Alright. Go to hell. Chosen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did a bunch of dudes just leave? Whoa. Okay, hold on. They changed the composition a little bit. It looks like a bunch of Chosen left. An Unhold left. A Beastmaster left. They got more drummers and they got thralls. Let's try this one more time, maybe. We'll save over this one again. Let's try it one more time. And this time, I don't think I'm going to go so hard with the... I think let's try flash pots instead. It's something we haven't played around with too much, but we probably should. Anything else that I would change? I mean, I still want these guys for sniping Reavers. Sniping a drummer if I can get them. Sniping the Beastmaster. We just can't miss. Like, we've missed way too much. But I'm wondering if maybe I would rather have Andreas over Miguel. I just said I would use the pots there. But I do want more range. I want to be able to reach out and smack him. Dang it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut it. Use wolves throwing weapons. Let's try it like this. Weird. This is still one of those locations that if we can take it down, the loot is going to be great. Just please for all that's holy. This is, I mean, this is even better because they give us, I think the numbers are higher. But like I said before, we want them to have weaker units mixed in with the composition so we can break them, so we can break the higher tier guys. And this time they have a regular Unhold as well. Instead of 3 armored Unholds, which you saw how little damage we were doing to them with certain weaponry. You know, when we hit them with Reynold and with Arcus, like, we smashed them. But it's not like they can be everywhere. And the Beastmaster has jumped forward. We're going to see if our archers can hit him. I'm going to go for aim shots. I mean, even at an aim shot, that was still just a 50%. I don't know if we have to kill him. I think we just have to break him. I'm a little aggravated this Chosen decided to step right in front of my line of fire. Nice. We'll just pass here. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have shot there. Even putting damage on this Unhold, like we would have taken some of his armor maybe. That's not such a big deal. I'm going to step in here in Adrenaline and we're going to see if we can't get a split on this guy and potentially kill another Thrall. We've got... I also don't want to get hit in the face with this Javelin. This one's already going to be coming in hot. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to get him. Put much damage on him this turn. So let's just put our DPS where it can do some good. But this looks like a much more winnable fight, right? Yeah. Once we softened him up, I see it as more valuable to shoot instead of holding till next turn. Alright, give it to me. Yes! Yes! Big kills, big reach advantage. Glad he didn't stun Arcus. Glad that hit him in the head, too, instead of the body. He's going to need all the body armor he can get. Aldrich used to be an adventurer, and then he took a javelin to the knee. Yeah, he's hiding here. I'm thinking these guys are going to jump in, though. Are you serious? Our archers are kind of making me mad. Alright, and then you go around and totally redeem yourself. I mean, good shots. That's 3 in a row. But this guy feels like he should be out of here already. We do need Rodrigo to survive. Fun fact. I'm going to take that kill and get the reset. And I would, for the most part, like to ignore the unholds. And get rid of as many of the supporting elements as possible. No, I can't shoot there. Dang it. Okay, we'll wait. Maybe we'll get a better opportunity. This unhold I might kill, just because he's very killable. Okay, he stepped in. Damn, and he hit me too. I was hoping he would not hit me. Alright, armor gone. We've got some danger zones. Tiberius is in a bit of a danger zone. Rodrigo as well. Yeah, we're not going to get a good shot here, sadly, with our best, most powerful ranged weapon. That's what I was hoping for. Hell yeah, Tiberius. The Barbarian Beastmaster is by himself now. He might step in here. This sucks. Okay. %. Let's go for an aim shot. I can already feel Rodrigo's about to get hit by that big axe. That is awesome. That's what we needed. And we also need Rodrigo not to die. Oh my god, he faded an attack. Excellent. A stun on Edgel sucks. Okay. I was really just hoping that he wasn't going to toss Arcus. That all sucked. All of that was bad. But it was not as bad as it could have been. Alright, routing. Perfect. Land that stun. Yeah, I'm going to shoot in here. The risk of hitting Edgel. We got the kill. Good shot on that Chosen. Let's rotate here. And I think, honestly, We're going to send Rodrigo around. Maybe he can get onto the drummers, something like that, and still have like a purpose in this fight. Our back line is severely compromised, but we've nearly cleared up their front line. Oh, nice. We get a zombie. Ah, he's a thrall. But if we got a zombie chosen, that would be sick. Take some chances there. We'll take an aim shot. Oh, he's not dead. Damn it. Okay, Arcus faded a hit. 39%! You could have been the chosen one! Damn. We really can take this dude down, though. I'm gonna step away. Alright, yeah, go bully Andreas. Don't do any damage. Get that hammer out. Go try to do some work. No, Arcus. Awesome. And we're even gonna get on the drummers. Get that decapitation. Start working on this guy. Alright, let's see what the Unhold does now. I'm trying to remember exactly how they behave. I know they get these like question marks, they become like stupid. And I think they like skip their turns. I'm trying to remember exactly how that works though. Don't stun me, bro. Ooh, he went for the round swing, didn't get it. I was about to say, we're going to miss this 71%. I can feel it in all my bones. And then he's going to get a chance to regen and smack me again. Okay. He's beating up on me. So obviously the real fight now is if this Unhold and this Chosen here continue to be aggressive. Alright, 2 stacks of bleed, excellent. And that drummer is peasing out. Getting a little worried about Andreas. If he just keeps throwing him around, we're kind of okay with that, but it's still not cool. We do want to freak him out. We'll shoot here to apply Overwhelm. Nice. Once again, we fade the attack. Oh, and he's running. Alright, later, man. I'm not chasing you. I will keep bringing guys down, though, just in case he comes back or something. Alright, one drummer we got. And we landed the decapitation as well. Later, man. Alright, cool. So, not a complete bust. I mean, this was still a tough fight. Nowhere near as ridiculous as the first one. Just the sheer overwhelming amount of Chosen makes that a whole different fight. But for our trouble, lots of food, gold, silverware, tools, unhold hides, and that's about it. I mean, a bunch of weapons we can sell. Amber, of course. Yeah. And I do wish that they would have made the Beastmaster's headpieces into something like spectacular. Like something that like you would hunt them for. That's just not the case. Cool, glad we got to clean that up though. But now we need to head over to Goblin Country. There's no taxidermist here, god dang it. Because that's what we need. They have terrified villagers. The prices here are going to be terrible, pretty much. See what they... We got multiple bear hats now. Yeah, we're swimming in them. 17 is not that terrible. So we will sell. Happy to see our gold continue to go up. Even though we're spending so much time exploring and doing other stuff. I'm going to hold on to these heavy throwing axes. I probably have some other stuff that I'm using that's not as good. Those are excellent. I don't need all these adrenal glands. Okay. I will take these expensive tools, though. I don't know if I want to buy all of them. The prices here are a little too ridiculous. And I do... Man, I'm holding on to so much stuff. It's these pelts right now that are really taking up a lot of space. Buy everybody a drink. If we want a taxidermist, we got to go back to Grimstad. It's probably worth it for that, and maybe they even have cheaper stuff. I should have checked the armorer, though. With this much cash, I could have bought whatever. The prices to buy would not be good, but for the right piece of armor. And they're having problems here, too. Nope, can't. They've got witches and all sorts of stuff. Sorry guys, we're not in that business right now. 4. Wow, okay. Well, first things first, we're going to hook up Andreas here. Very cool looking. But I don't think we have any other pieces to put it on. And it's not... It's good on these types of armors because it doesn't weigh anything, but the hyena's fur has kind of replaced it. But like this would, the wolf pelt would be better here. The initiative, I don't know how much that's really doing for me. I'd kind of rather have the resolve check. And I would probably also put it on Reynolds' armor as well. I just like having the diverse attachments more than anything. But this one's okay. This attachment's good. The armor piercing. I think it's this one that's bad. It's the range damage. Yeah, it's sad because it looks the coolest. But reducing range damage is not pertinent at all. It like never happens. Take one more range skill for you, buddy. You kind of still need it, I guess. Take some hit points. Aldrich picked up a level 2. 1 in melee skill, 1 in melee defense. And you could use some more fatigue. Okay. Yeah, you got beat up. Let's put in our Hamian. Tiberius also got beat up. Let's put in Mael. Do you guys have cheaper tools? No, you have way more expensive tools. Okay, well, we're out of here. I'm going to stop by Hellstead one more time. I should have checked the armory. I have this, like, super FOMO when it comes to that. That was a big group of undead, randomly. In terms of, like, I don't want to miss out on some awesome piece of armor. Now, the prices here are terrible. And this is extremely expensive. Like, these are some of the worst prices I've ever seen. This helmet is great. It's a high durability, low fatigue helmet. We have at least one of those already. Yeah. Is it 297? And 12? But that's like almost our entire bankroll for this. I'm curious what most of you would do in this situation. I mean, I can just buy it. And it is an upgrade. It would be basically replacing like a heavy lamellar helmet. So, I mean, a really solid upgrade. But it's probably overpriced by about 9,000. So, I'm actually going to pass this. I hate doing that. But the price is so bad that I can't justify it. And it's not that good. If this was like a 30k, like the best helmet in the game, I'd buy it. But it's not. It's an upgrade, and it's a good upgrade, but it's not what I need. If I wanted, I could do some of the contracts here at Hellstead and probably bring the price down a little bit. The thought. If I could do it before their inventory rolls over. But I don't know. I don't like going back down to that low of a cash total. And you know what's something I want to do on... Where are you, buddy? On Miguel. I kind of want to have more... Well, you can't do that. I want to have more throwing weapons. In case the urge arises to throw more. Okay. Back to Goblin territory. We've still got some time today. We know that there's some guaranteed Goblin fights here. But I'm curious kind of what's in this area. And we could take advantage of the moment to clear out this last kind of unknown. Actually, this is a bit of an unknown area up here, too. A little bit of an unknown there, but I think other than that, we have discovered the map. Oh, jeez. Oh, hell no. This is even worse than the last one. Lots of Reavers, many Chosen, a few Drummers, a few Beastmasters, a few Armored Unholds. See, it's weird that they're both listed as armored. I think one of them's supposed to be unarmored, even though they are armored. I don't know. It's weird to give them the same designation, but they are very different. I think that's why I was confused last time. Yeah, that's a horrible fight. Keep exploring. What do you got? A few Thralls, lots of Reavers, some Chosen, a Beastmaster, a Armored Unhold. Okay. There's a lot of Unholds in this. But there's only one Beastmaster. Maybe we could do some of the same deal and snipe them. Also, this time it's in the regular tundra, so there's a good chance here that we could, like, firebomb them. Which is a very, like, a really viable strategy. Over Wybor, perhaps, something like this. But not having Rodrigo in these fights feels real bad. I want to have maximum, like, sniping ability, though. We could try it, guys. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. We'll save the game one more time. These fights are so ridiculous that they're so incredibly dangerous for us that the risk-reward is extremely unbalanced. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. Okay. But our strategy being what it is, I think we can slaughter the Reavers and Thralls. We just need there to be enough of them. And we got to do it before the Unholds really get into our back line. The Chosen will kind of hang back and let us slaughter them. There we go. Just don't want anyone to step in front of him. I feel like he's just going to get this Reaver like right in front of him. And we're not going to be able to hit him this turn. Instead of the Reaver jumping like as far forward as he can. Oh no, okay. Prove me wrong, I like it. Good shot. Shoot there. They've got several throwing weapons. Alright, that was all of that dude's armor. Killing him right off the bat would have been pretty cool. Alright. We're going to throw here. Obviously, not a lot of them are going to be standing in fire. Damn, I was hoping to hit that. Throw this here. Kill him. Rearm. Get that guy. 27%. Man, this guy's got to have some like really high missile defense. There we go. We need to get lucky. If we have to fight all of these unholds, we're not going to have a good day. Later, man. Okay. That looked bad, but it didn't hurt anybody. And it also sent Moody clear. I'm going to take the 228s. We missed them, but imagine if we hadn't, though. Almost. We need one shot. Come on, guys. No! Okay, these guys will move. I might not have a clear line of sight, though, with Longbeard because of this fireplace here. Alright, you gotta go, homie. Okay, good shot. Okay. We're gonna do this. We're all about kills right now. Really hoping to get a stun there. That's probably worth it. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. get that out. And let's just break his armor. I'm going to step in here to do the damage and to try and lock him down. At least force him to do some different attacks. I want both of these guys to step forward. I need them to step forward. That way I can get a clear line of sight here. Oh my god, the luck. The 9% shot. Heard round the world. And then he followed it up with 2 more badass shots. So the Unhold now are whipless. Alright, Arcus, get in there. Now, there are 2 Chosen here that are circling us. I've not forgotten about them. They are scary. Man, I don't understand how Tongue misses so much, but his stats are so high. Ooh, that could have sucked. There we go, Arcus. Fade those hits. We can do a round swing with him as long as he doesn't get stunned or something. And we could also do a nice round swing here with Reynold. Assuming we don't get tossed or something like that. But the Chosen are circling us. They're going for zigzag. Ooh, I took his shield off. I don't know why I did that. That was not smart. Into our own fire. Should have seen that coming. Okay. One of those moments where we run. Come on, guys. I'm trying to get like the most basic kills here. That way we can focus on other dudes. Like that right there was a super basic kill we needed to get. Missing these types of kills sets us so far back. I'm not 100% on what's going on with these dudes. And why they're not attacking other stuff. Maybe it takes a turn to wear off. Like they're waiting for the... They got the command for this turn, but they need it for next turn, and they're not going to get it. I'm hoping that's the case. Our Hamian here is probably dead. We didn't kill this guy. This guy should have been dead, and then I could have allocated maybe Uldric here. We could drop dogs, but that goes against our plan to try and like scare these guys. Yeah, and Arcus isn't going to hold much longer either. He needs to fade a few attacks. Okay, them using throwing weapons is probably the best thing that could have happened to me. Okay, Jeb's not doing so hot. Trying to break my orc shield. That's not the strat you want. I mean, I'm going to play this serious, but it looks like we're going down, guys. Sniping out the Beastmaster early proved to not matter. Because we've wasted probably 5-6 attacks on this guy that haven't been fruitful. That was cool, but I don't think it'll save me. I think it's Hail Mary dog time. We haven't gotten a single stun either, which feels a little unlucky. And this guy's confident, and I don't know why. We have no answer for these Chosen, and we've taken way too long to cut through these guys. If we had Rodrigo here, we might be able to do something. But we're going to die to our own bleed. We have a cut artery. Yeah, there we go. That's our doom. The sound of Chosen grabbing adrenaline. I'm going to footwork out of here so we don't get smashed by the Unhold. Yeah, why aren't these guys, like, attacking the Chosen? Is that something that they changed? Yeah, down goes Arcus. We'll fight it out, though, for the fun of us all, you know, watching this fight play out together. If we go down, we go down. Man, I thought we had this one, though. We didn't get the big routes, and I'm guessing I just sort of misunderstood how the Unhold mechanic and the Beastmaster mechanic works. Like, where's the confusion? I'm gonna have to look that up after this. Feel free to let me know in the comment section, too. Because in the past, every time I've ever killed the Beastmaster, they start doing their, like, clueless, like, what's going on here deal, and they're not doing it right now. Am I just getting, like, really unlucky and I'm just not seeing it? That's pretty unlucky, too. Wow, we hit him in the head. God dang it. Alright, Rain will crush that guy. Moody is in trouble. Alright, we tried to push him away with our pike. Didn't work. Now here comes the pain. We could have swapped him out with Aerosol, but that's really not much better. He's in slightly better condition, but not really. This guy's round swing is going to be brutal. They've already proven that he doesn't care that his allies are next to him. Should have dropped a dog here. Yeah, Moody's gonna die for sure. Wow, killed Moody and 2 dogs? Dang. Couldn't get it done. We even had this one near death. I still think we could do it. See, that was the first time he's gone to attack them. Okay. Maybe it's working as intended. Obviously, we don't want to interfere with him. Kill the Chosen Force, cool. Oh, we're bleeding. We'll just die here. Yep, that sucks. I want to do this fight and see if there's any reason to attempt it again, maybe in my free time. If there's some ridiculous loot here, I could see myself, like, beating this. I don't have a lot of free time, but if I get bored. See, they're fighting now. So the AI does see them as enemies. But the damage is already very well done. Yeah, and because we were forced to resort to dogs, they have confidence where they probably shouldn't. And we get a stun, but it's too little too late. Alright, they're leaving. But I don't think I'm going to get a concession message next turn. Because I think now the Unhold are on like their own team, essentially. Yeah, I knew they were going to kill Aircell. The Unhold are on their own team. So I think even though these guys are running, the Unhold are not. I just can't believe how much we miss. We just missed, I think, 6 attacks in a row on this guy. Show me the loot. Man, can we take down these two? They're at full health. No armor, but full health. Gotta say, I feel like taking a hit like that, you would not be so confident. If we're gonna keep trying this, we need to focus down probably the... Well, we need to focus down any Unhold that we can. Whichever one presents itself as the best target, really. Because we don't have a lot of brothers left. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, because Longbeard's going to be dead. About to say, and they're going to kill Miguel. Come back. We're sacrificing any and all brothers to finish this fight. It's a code red. That shield has taken 3 direct hits at this point. Nope, nope, nope. Right there. Alright. That's cool and all, but these guys should have been dead turns and turns ago. Especially him. Yeah, Longbeard's gonna die. Our best bet is to cause them fear, but if they keep killing dogs, we're not gonna be able to do that. We also really need our Hamian. At least his damage. We can't miss any attacks either. And we just missed 3 in a row. Because we're not going to be able to keep up with their healing if we miss. Okay, took the confidence away. That's cool. Come on, loot gods. Show me something that makes this all worth it. It's gonna be like a stack of furs. Okay. Should have gone for a decapitation there, but we didn't hit it anyway. We are exhausted on everyone. I'm going to drop a dog here because the dog is going to take the turn order and might get the kill. It did not. Shock Jebediah did not die there. Good job, dog. Could have done that last turn, though. Okay, big hit. Hamian doesn't have a lot of life left. Don't really need him getting in there and then dying. And like boosting their confidence. I think we've got it. We've lost a lot of brothers. So we're at 11 right now. We lost 5 bros for this. Oh my god. Aerosol survived and so did Longbeard, but Arcus, Moody, and Andreas got wrecked. And for our trouble, nothing. Yeah. As expected, this is all of our stuff. This is a nothing fight. Oh my god, so annoying. We automatically loot, by the way, it's not a big deal. That's annoying. Dang it. Well, sorry guys. I took that fight hoping to see some epic loot at the end, but we didn't even make it out alive. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming and all that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, y'all.